So this question, what salary are you looking for, is only asked for certain job sectors. And if you ask this question, you need to be really prepared on how you're going to respond. So today I'm going to teach you to answer what salary are you looking for. So for most job industries, the salary can be advertised on the initial job advert. If it's not, you sometimes need to be aware that this could be a loaded question. So what you need to do first is look for other similar positions and get an idea of the average wage for the position you are applying for. And what you can do when asked this question, you can answer with a question, as this example on the screen. Can you tell me what the salary range is for this particular post? But when you're applying for a position where you negotiate your salary, you need to use a specialist technique. The specialist technique is all about baselining. So what you need to do first when you're going into a salary negotiation interview is that you, the employee, need to set the first initial offer. And what will happen is the employer will then come in under whatever it is you stated as your first initial offer. So that first initial offer, which has to be realistic, will be the baseline for all other offers. This is really important to understand. If you let the employer set the initial baseline, you'll feel obliged to offer or to ask for a salary based on that initial baseline, and this is done subconsciously. So as an example, say the employer sets the original baseline, and let's use 25,000. Your counter-offer, as an example, may be 35,000, with a final offer being around 30,000 once you negotiated between the initial baseline offer of the 25,000, your counter-offer of 30,000. But subconsciously, your 35,000 counter-offer would have been influenced by the employer's original baseline offer of 25,000. So let's look at it differently then. Let's imagine that you, the employee, set the initial baseline offer. So you want 42,000. The employer's first counter offer will be lower than that, but because it's based on your original offer, it won't be as low as 25,000 because there'll be a big gap between those two salaries. So the original employer offer may be around 30,000, which means after negotiations you'll end up on about 35,000, which is 5,000 more than if the employer set the initial baseline. Now obviously these figures and offers will vary depending on your experience, your negotiation skills and the employer's business acumen. But the point is, by setting the initial offer high, highlighting your value throughout the job interview, you'll be offered a higher salary. When leaving the employer, believing that through their shrewdness that they secured a good deal. You asked for 42,000 in this example, and then accepted 35,000, which is 5,000 more than in the original example when the employer set the initial baseline. So 3 steps for that. Step 1, set the initial baseline higher than the actual salary you want, but this has to be realistic for the position you're applying for. Point 2, allow the employer to then come with a counter offer and negotiate between these two salaries. But the key is always set the first initial offer, which we class as the baseline offer. If you have any questions on that, please get in contact at employmentking.co.uk.